Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, we welcome you, and we would love you to subscribe to the channel. Press that subscribe button down there or down there, I think. Also, leave your comments down below because we'd love to hear from you as well. Press that bell icon so that you yourself can be notified when there's a new video being uploaded. And press that like button as well because it helps this video being seen by other people across the internet as well. Now, this video is for 7Metal. Now, 7Metal, this is for you for May 2022. Now, 7Metal, you're in the house of 4 wood. Now, being in the house of 4 wood, things can move very quickly. Things can be really an exciting time because you've got the initial idea, things have just been birthed, things are moving forward, and then there's that, then 4 wood hits you, the house of 4 wood, and there you are. Things are just moving away merrily. But also with the added benefit here of what you have is the 8 mountains, the backdrop for this month. It talks about the detail, it's talking about the internal, it's talking about those changes that's going to be taking place, or internalities of or externality as well. And being in the house of 4 wood, it's also about the communication, how you are communicating your dreams, your vision, what you are wanting to do. Communication is going to be the thing, and getting those details right and how you communicate. So it's going to be about reassessing how what kind of framework you have in how you are able to communicate to the outside world, but also the internal communication with yourself. Do you understand how you hear yourself? Do you understand how you talk to your inner self? Do you understand the ways that are most easiest for you to get those dreams and everything out onto paper or onto an electronic device, that you are able to look at things and say, okay, I can see where I'm going, I need to make adjustments. So this is all about the change in how you maybe approach things, how you even deliver. What's the form of communication that you use, and what form of communication is best for you? Maybe you need multiple things to communicate. Maybe you need just like one thing that can really hit it. You need to find out what it is. You need to spend that time, maybe even experimenting, looking for those things, those tools that can be of best use for you, And even if it's pen and pencil, if it works for you, use it. Make the effort to find out the way that is the most beneficial to you. Because if it's the more that you yourself are able to communicate easily and fluently with yourself, right, you'll find it no problem in communicating with other people, right? Those ideas, those visions, those things that is so important, right, for you to get things moving. And don't, it's going to be a slow process at times, because that energy of that mountain, the earth, it's solid, it's heavy, it's slow moving, right? Or it can be moving very fast depending what's happening in the internal, because that energy of that fire, that light, it melts things, it can make things move very quickly. And added to the fact you're in a 4-wood house, right? That is can be very volatile. It can move things extremely quickly, right? So again, it's all about, that changes, they can be moving very quickly or very subtly, but there's change either way you look at it, right? And if you think, oh, I don't want to have change, just by saying you don't want change, there is going to be change, right? So you must well be the person, right, who's leading those changes, especially if it's yourself, right? You have to be the person at the front, taking charge of what's happening to yourself internally, right? externally will balance itself out with the internal. So don't shortchange yourself, Seven Metal, because again, you have that added quality, right? You know what's good. You have that sense of spotting those things that are not quite right. You know, you can look at things and say, okay, this is not in its right place, or the quality here is subpar. You know, is not good enough, and then you have to make that decision to send it back, remake it, make it to the specification that I need it to be, right? You have to be start putting your foot down, you're going to have to stamp your authority, right? Which you are very good at anyway. You know, you can clearly state what needs to be done, right? But again, I think you're going to be finding that the joys of being a true diplomat, which you're a natural diplomat, because you are able to flow elegantly. You can speak so good, you communicate. Yeah, but here in this house, there's more of an emphasis in getting those communications clearer, stronger. You know, there's going to be no interruption in how you communicate with other people, even with yourself. There's that understanding that you have found that those tools that's going to be of real help and benefit to you. And again, that supporting energy of that 9 fire there, right? It's going to be that shadow that points and clears away, you know, and giving you the opportunity to really focus and clear up those things that are maybe not of any use to you now, because outgrown in use, and you've just been using it there because it's been convenient, it's been easy. But again, there's no real benefit or advantage for you to be holding on to these things. So there will be changes, and now you've got to start to appreciate those changes so that they can move in your favor and into your sphere of influence more and more. So, Seven Metal, I hope this has been of help to you. And again, links down below, newsletter, once a month, click on it and get some tips there. Also, free 50-minute session, and then you can see how the benefits of Nice Life can be of help to you. And also, again, subscribe. Love to hear from you. Until next month, take care.